Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. How good are we at
remembering what you're trying to remember?
remembering what logos for restaurants look like from memory?
But first, don't freak out. Well, there's a family of caterpillars in your burrito.
Don't freak out because it's high in protein. Don't freak out because they're naked.
That's what I was waiting for.
All right. All right, Stevie, hit us with a logo. Let's just see. Do we think we're gonna be good at this? I think I'm gonna be good at this.
I think I'm going to be bad at this.
Okay.
How about Dominos?
Okay. Golly, I should know how this works. It's nope, I don't want that color. I want this color.
We recently ordered some late night Dominos, which doesn't happen often in our house. And we were thinking about how the delivery car with the bright light on top lets all the neighbors know what you've chosen to do.
You embarrassed about
You embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed? Why do you say that?
I also think it might have been a weeknight situation. I'm talking like 11:30 show up situation.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's
Own it,
totally
girl.
Fine. I did.
All right, there it is. No. Oh, you still going? No words, just the logo. That's it. Pretty. I was actually looking at this one. Oh, we're very close. Blue on top, red on the bottom.
But I did only dots on the red
Okay.
because that's what I see in my brain right now.
All right, let's see
And
what
it's leaning to the side. So
real
we
one
both
looks
have
like.
it in our brains.
Ooh,
Red on top with one.
It's 1 versus 2.
So we knew it was leaning.
We both put the red on the bottom. You put yours is pretty close. I mean,
Yeah.
you only missed 1 dot.
It's leaning the right way. Yeah, I think this one goes to Link.
It does
very
say Domino's
close.
underneath, but
Very
I've seen
close.
signs that only have the. I think that one was easier because that thing that's leaning will be on the car too, and then
Yeah,
your neighbors will
yeah,
be
it is.
judging you.
that
Yeah.
car that shows up at Steve's house.
I had a neighbor this morning who got a Postmate order, and I was like,
Oh wow!
Breakfast?
so happy for them.
We're talking like before 8 a.m.
Yeah,
That's a
like an
weird time to
early
get a
morning. I mean, a
Postmate.
breakfast Postmate. That is, you're having a good day.
I've done that on the weekends.
Yeah.
Unless it's like they're delivering like medicine, and then you're having a bad day.
Oh, yeah, I didn't go there.
Yeah.
Panda.
That did
Express.
remind me of what happened to me this morning. It involved a dog and being late.
You were late. I didn't say anything.
I'll tell you about it after this one. Hit me, Stevie.
Panda Express.
Oh, Panda Express.
Nothing comes up for me.
Guys, it's like in the name.
Hold on, don't give hints. Don't give hints, because I think I got this. See, now he's gonna do something. You good? Okay. Yeah, I think I got this. There's mine. I mean, you got to read between the lines.
Oh, I just did the panda.
Oh, we did the same panda. Yours,
You did Shrek.
Yeah, yours
has-
looks like Shrek, but
Yours has-
he got punched in the eye.
Yeah, yours is a little, but I remember there was a circle and it says Panda Express around it.
Yeah. Let's see what it looks like, but Link, I think this one goes to you.
Oh, two black eyes. Chinese kitchen.
You thought the pandas had one black eye? That's the story here.
Yeah, I didn't know how pandas. I couldn't have told you that pandas had 2 black eyes. Is that standard?
Yeah, they're not like dogs that just have. Yeah.
Huh.
It's like raccoons, you know.
Oh.
It's a pattern that's on all of them.
It does look like Shrek. Yeah, so I'm coming out the door to leave, and I'm putting on my shoes in the garage with the garage door open, and I see out of the corner of my eye this like huge animal just mosey slowly by, and I turn, it's this huge old German Shepherd, and I was like, what do I do? Should I do something?
You think one of Biden's dogs got loose?
So I
Got in your neighborhood?
was like, should I just get in my car and leave? I feel like this is a test of morality, right? And neighborliness.
Because you knew that he needed.
Nobody lets their dog roam around. So by the time I went out in the street, he was a ways away, and I took a knee, and I started
Prayed for him.
I started, yeah, just prayed for him, and then
Lord,
got in the
please
car.
let this dog get back home. All right, going to work.
I took a knee, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, come here." And he like slowly walked towards me, and as he was walking towards me, I realized when I'm down on one knee, this dog is bigger than me.
Right.
Like I started to get afraid, but he was so old and slow that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put up my hand, and he's either gonna eat it or let me. And it had a phone number and a name. What was the dog's name? It was weird. I wrote it down. Nope, that's not it. This is important. Charky.
Charky.
Like Sharky, but instead of with a S, it's with a C. Charky.
So you texted them and told them that you
I
found
called the number, and then I was like, they're not going to answer a random phone number. And then I texted them, found Charky at the end of so-and-so street, and because that's the street I live on,
Yeah,
so-and-so
so-and-so
street. And then at that point, I'm standing out there with Charky. He's walking around slowly. He's not running anywhere. He's too old for that. And I'm like, I got to go to work. They're not responding. Am I in too deep?
You got to pass them all to your family at this point.
I ran in the house, went upstairs, and I was like, Christy, Charky's out there.
You
and
got to
I need
watch
you-
Charky.
Can you do something about it? And she thought she knew whose dog it was. But, I mean, if she had something to do, or if she wasn't there, or if there was no one in my house,
Put him in your backyard.
what would I have done?
Put the dog in your backyard and say that we are holding Charky.
But he moves so slowly. It kind of felt like he's done this before and he'll go back home. You know, when you're a German Shepherd that old, don't you know where your home is and you're going to go back to it?
I mean, but then at some point you don't know where your home is.
Oh gosh,
You get too old.
What happened? What's the end?
He's dead.
I ran over him. I backed right over him. I was like, that'll solve this.
Too slow.
No, Christy did come out and was going to take care of it. So I have no clue. I can
Christy took
I'll
care of
text her
Charky.
right now and ask her
Christy took
Yeah, I
care
need
of
to
Charky.
know. We need to know the end of the story.
what happened with Charky.
I have a different German Shepherd problem in my neighborhood, which is to say that there's 3 different German Shepherds that live in the neighborhood, 2 of which are very friendly and 1 that is not. So if you see a loose German Shepherd, you don't want to get down on one knee because
You're just inviting.
you just don't know. Yeah.
They get loose a lot. Okay.
You don't want to bend
Chili's.
over either.
What?
Give us the next one.
She said Chili's.
Chili's.
Oh, Chili's.
Chili.
That's not the right. I hate these markers, by the way. They're too fine tipped for what I'm trying to do here, guys. Do better. Just kidding. I do hate these though, but I'm not gonna be that person.
I have loaded. Hi, it's Matt. I was going to contribute something to the conversation.
Hi.
Hi, Matt. You're gonna,
I
you're
have
gonna contribute something.
I have loaded so many stray dogs into my car and returned them to their homes in my life. If I see one on the street, I will stop what I'm doing and follow it until it gets in my car. And usually they have the address on their ID tag.
There was no address.
Or
It
their
was
phone
just-
number.
It was just
There was
name
no
of the dog
address.
and a number. Wow, good
You feel
for
good
you.
after you do it.
Good for us that you
Yeah.
that you work here. You know, because we need that energy. Because I don't. Apparently I don't have it. I'm still on the fence. I need to make a decision. You know, your life stops until that dog is found
Yeah, and I've had lots of success cases.
or returned.
So you're like actively looking for dogs at this point. You're like a dog catcher.
Yeah, and if I like it, I don't even return it.
Yeah.
I understand that.
But I am such a dog lover at this point that has. I think, honestly, in the past, I would have said that dog is old. He knows where he's going. Let him do it.
Taking a while on this one.
Well, show yours.
Wow.
Is that it? Oh, dang, Rhett.
I don't
that
have
is
the
great.
version with the.
That is really good.
I think I got this
With the text to show you,
Is
but
it
like
lowercase?
I'm pretty sure you nailed the font of the one that does have the
That
text.
cap.
This is the one we were
Oh,
looking
wow.
Oh,
for.
no, I'm closer.
This is their current logo. What you guys are drawing is like what their older logo kind of looked like.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean,
How are you closer?
I got the pepper, the bottom part of the pepper. Yours looks more like a strawberry or a turnip. I did too much green on top for sure.
Yeah, you did too
But
much green
but
on
you
top.
did a little bunch of flowers. I did a, oh gosh.
I thought the cap.
I did a thing that curls back the same way.
Yeah, I'll give you that one, man. But when I looked at yours, it looked more accurate than that one. And maybe the previous one had the cap. Yeah,
Yeah, the previous one had the cap.
it's like
Definitely.
an inflated carrot. And I worked hard on it. I'll let you know if she responds, but she might still be out there trying to find Charky's home.
Okay, we're gonna go Panera.
Panera.
Panera. You know, I've lost no love for Panera. I
Meaning
hate Panera.
You.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not a fan of
I don't like
Oh,
Panera.
you don't like it. Okay. Lost no
I don't
love
know
for
anything besides. I can only picture the text, and I can't really picture the text well at all.
I know it's brown. That's all I got. There might be some foliage. You know, like foliage, foliage. That says Poopnera, Stevie.
Their text looks something like that, right?
No.
Let's see it. Oh, it's that.
It's a woman with bread.
It's
And I also
like
spelled it wrong.
the font is like so close to what is that tired font that people use?
The
Not
one that the one that you shouldn't use that people papyrus.
papyrus. We're in like papyrus family
That's what I was picturing.
territory. They got their logo.
I would never know that. You could show me that logo of that person with a bread, like holding it like a baby, and I would be like, I have no idea
It's like
where this comes
the
from.
wind-blown hair of a woman holding a loaf of bread.
But you know what I do know? I know where
I hate their logo. Too.
this comes from. The Rhett and Link Sing Lionel Vinyl comes from. It comes from you being a Mythical Society 3rd degree quarterly or annual plan member by June 30th. Okay? I mean, that's the only way that you can get it. Go to mythicalsociety.com for details about that.
You want another one? I got another one.
You say K&W?
Yeah, I want another one.
Okay.
K and W. Do you think you?
I think it's just a K and a W.
Bubba Gump.
Oh, this is tough.
I mean,
Shoot. So it's...
I've only been to Bubba Gump that one time with you guys, and it stands out in my mind. It was memorable to me. The food wasn't memorable to me, but the experience.
food's not good.
Bubba Gump. What on earth is happening here?
It's the texture of the shells of the crabs that they serve there. It's like a little mushy. It's like a little, this isn't great. I think it's the same with the shrimp. The shrimp are a little grainy.
Okay. I don't remember anything about this. But I put a happy shrimp in the middle of a BG.
I put a shrimp with it's got a cap on. It's got the hat that he wore on the ship. I think there's a hat involved.
Wow.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're right. There is a shrimp.
That is
there is
not
a hat.
That is not what I was picturing. Oh, it's a
My
okay.
shrimp is pretty dang close, even with the hands coming up. Look at that.
It's not the wrong type. It's the wrong type of hat. Why is the shrimp wearing a top hat? That has nothing to do with anything.
I don't know. I feel good about the shrimp, though. If I just put a top hat on that sucker, look, he's smiling. He's got antennae
Yeah, yours is-
coming
your-
off.
Mine
His
do-
hands going up.
My shrimp doesn't even have a face.
Yeah.
Might be a draw.
Yeah.
To get the Rhett and Link Sing Lionel vinyl release, join Third Degree Quarterly or Annual by June 30th. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.